Hey guys, welcome to your pick a card reading for what do people find most attractive about you. It's going to be a reading with me pretty much telling you why people are so drawn to you. This is of a relationship nature or a sexual nature, physical nature. So this is not so much a friendship thing or anything like that, all right? So we'll start with pile one. So if you pick the clear quartz, we're going to be using the Gilded Tarot Royale. And we're going to have a look and see what people, why they're so attracted to you, pile one. Let's have a look. Okay. Why are romantic interests so attracted to pile one? What makes them so attractive? Alright, so we have the Seven of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles, well that's self-explanatory. We've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so we've got strong earth energy on the table. Some of you could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't have to be. But this is the energy that you're embodying that makes you very attractive to your romantic counterparts. All right, so I'm going to start with the Nine of Pentacles. Masculine or feminine, you are somebody who is very physically attractive. Okay, someone who is you've got an air of confidence that you walk with, whether you feel it or not. You know, you may even just feel like you're having a shit day sometimes and you don't feel like your best self, but on the outside you look very confident. Okay, and people find confidence attractive. It's a very attractive trait to carry. You're somebody who puts your look together well. Even some of you are really like, you like your brand, you like your, you know, you're really into your fashion. You know, you like to, your dress is an expression of self, the way you dress, the way you do your hair, your nails. For masculine energies or who resonate with the masculine, you know, it's your shade, or no, what's called your fade, or the way your hair's cut, or whatever it is. You're someone who takes a lot of pride in the way that you look. And even if you're not really over the top with your dress, you're someone who really, even if you're throwing something together, it always looks well, you look well presented and you look good. All right, so your style is something that definitely stands out. And it could be that you wear ripped jeans and a sweater or a hoodie. People find that attractive because it's the way you carry it as well. Okay, people tend to think that you have wealth, whether you have it or not. It's just an energy that you emit. All right, but again, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, definitely could even be like the car that you drive. I know this sounds all very surface level, but I guess when you're attracting somebody, these are the first things that people look at, the superficial, the outside. Yeah, you can come across as quite standoffish and a little bit of resting bitch face. All right, it's not a bad thing. I don't feel like you guys mean mug anyone. It's just you got no time for bullshit. I feel like that's the attitude that you have, or what you emit outside. Okay, what people pick up. And with the Seven of Wands as well, you have got really, you've got good, strong boundaries around you. You might find that people are intimidated to approach you, as attractive as they find you. So you might find that you don't always get approached when you're out, or you know, when you're out and about and whatever, because people feel like you have got these boundaries up. It's not, boundaries are a good thing. Okay, make sure that you're not blocking anybody from coming in, because well, I feel like with this energy here, pile one, you're really only going to get the strong and the confident that come through. And that's regardless of how people look. It's more, you're going to have energies that are, you know, like ballsy enough to be able to cross those boundaries and try and get to know you and approach you. Okay, but it is something that people find attractive about you, because when you have strong boundaries, you know your worth, and you are not going to just give your energy and time to just anyone. All right, so once you do let somebody in, actually before I get to that, I also feel here as well, not only are you very protective of your space, there's also an air of mystery around you. You only give little tidbits of information about yourself. You know, so people find that they have to try and work you out. They feel like you're a puzzle that needs to be solved. And they try and piece together bits of information that you've dropped so that they can work you out, you know. It's very intriguing. It keeps people mentally stimulated. Some of you may find that you do attract air signs. It doesn't have to be, maybe like with strong air in their chart, possibly even Virgos, but you don't just let anybody in. So not anybody, just anybody is, you know, has access to who you really are. So you are one way with your friends and your family, and you are a completely different energy when you make a romantic connection with somebody. It's not completely purposeful. I don't feel like you're playing games with anybody. It's just more, well, you don't like to reveal too much about yourself too soon. And I feel like if you're in this pole, you've kind of figured out that people are intrigued by this, this air of mystery as well, okay? When you do let somebody in, and once you do feel like they're worthy of being in your space and in your energy, you're somebody who connects very deeply, okay? So people find that you have a very understanding nature. You see right through to people's souls. People feel like they've known you for a very long time. So you might, pile one, you might find that you make a lot of soul connections. So you may not have a lot of like one night stands, or you know, your situations are a little bit different. Even if you're intending a one night stand, or they are, it doesn't seem to go that way. Whoever crosses those boundaries and you allow into some sort of degree, they seem to want to form a connection. So some of you do get like clingy energy, okay? Or people that, and it's because they resonate with you and they feel like you understand them differently, okay? So they feel very connected to you somehow. And they find that very attractive. There's a very nurturing energy around you. Another thing that people find really attractive about you is that you're a ride or die. You know, the Pentacles family, they are very hard to get to know, okay? With this energy here, once you are considered a part of their group or a part of their tribe, they will protect you right till the end. They will defend you. They will stand up for your honor. And the opposite sex, or not opposite sex, the romantic interest that you connect with, when they get to see that side of you as well, they feel very inclusive, and it almost feels like an honor to be considered a part of the family, or an honor to be taken into your circle. Because I feel like with this pole, you guys are very selective again with who you expend your energy on, okay? Some of you as well have very striking features, very piercing eyes, very, there's something very striking about the way that you look as well. It could even be your stare and the way that you, it's a very penetrating gaze is what I've got here as well. Some of you also love to accessorize your outfits and stuff. So you've always got the, you know, right hat or right scarf or whatever to go with the outfit. It's you always look really well put together, okay? Another thing that people find really attractive about you, your romantic interests find really attractive about you, is your ability to leave the past in the past, your ability to keep moving forward. Some of you have been through a lot of heartbreak. I feel like you're not the type of people to like go on or bring up the past all the time. You're not the type of people to keep reliving the past. When you go into new connections, you're really focused on that person and what they represent, and you know, where this connection can go. So you're not someone who divulges a lot of information about where you've been. Again, I don't feel like it's a game thing or that you're hiding anything. It's more about you're not a I feel sorry for myself person. You know, you don't have victim mentality. You're very strong, and you don't let the past define you or hinder you in any way. So it's really quite And that's exactly the mindset that you are supposed to have. You know, the past is in the past. Why allow it to define your future and the connection with this person? Let's see what else we get here. Why does Pile 1 romantic interest find them attractive? What's the most attractive thing about them? You also will never leave anybody out or leave anybody behind. And that comes back to that loyalty that you guys have as well. You're very loyal to those that you love. At the same time, though, if you don't have respect for someone, or if you don't value somebody's opinion, it doesn't resonate with you, or you won't actually, you're not fake at all. You'll actually outwardly show that distasteful. That was a distasteful comment or a distasteful action. You're very, you're not afraid to be a leader rather than a follower, and people find that very attractive as well. You do come across as very independent, someone who can take care of themselves, somebody who's very self-sufficient. Some of you may have your own businesses, your own financial independence, and that also comes, that's also very attractive quality, because, you know, your romantic interests, they're like, you know, a healthy connection. You'd like to have that your person is self-sufficient. Not that you can't rely and lean on each other, but that, you know, you get it done yourself. You're not going to be a burden. You can carry your own and hold your own, and this is how people see you. And the people that are attracted to you find that very, very sexy and very, you know, it's like if you're with them, it's not because you need them, it's because you want them. And so it also, not only is it an attribute to who you are and what you represent, it means that you're with that person because you want them. So there's something special about this person as well, okay? Alright, so 8 of Pentacles here. I'm using the Sex Magic Tarot for this one. Some of you guys do come across as aloof, I'm going to say that. You may find that you have people that want to please you as well, people that want to, you know, like that will go out of their way to try and get your attention. You definitely, regardless of gender, you guys, there's a lot of feminine and divine feminine energy here. So you attract, again, very divine masculine counterparts, and they have to be strong to be able to come forward towards you, okay? They like that you're not clingy, that you don't, again, that whole self-reliant thing, all right? All right, and then we've got the Hierophant as well. These cards are like, whoa. Some of you may attract older counterparts as well, all right? What they like about you is that you are commitment material, you are wifey material. Some of you are really great cooks as well, is what I get. But again, see, you've got Taurus energy on the table, a lot of earth. You come across as somebody that is commitment worthy, okay? And it's in the way, it's in your air, the way you carry yourself. All right, we've got 7 of Cups. You're a dreamer, Pile 1. You're a dreamer. You are very creative. You, but the beautiful thing is, with this 7 of Cups energy, you don't only dream about things, you make them a reality. You take the ideas, the inspiration from the divine, and you solidify it here in the earth and make something real of it. Ace of Cups. And everything you do comes from a place of purity. You don't, again, you don't follow the crowd. You don't care about other people's opinions. You follow your own intuition. There's a very strong sense of self and self-love and self-worth. And people find that very, very attractive about you. All right. I think that's it, Pile 1. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that resonated with you. And I will catch you all very soon. Namaste. Hey Pile 2, thanks for clicking onto the video. If you chose the amethyst crystal, then you're in the right place. I'm going to be using the Light Seas Tarot for this one in combo with the Tarot of Sex Magic. We're going to have a look and see what your romantic interest, your counterparts find most attractive about you. All right. So let's have a look and see what you guys got going on. All right. Pile 2. What are their love interests, their romantic interests, counterparts find most attractive about pile 2. All right. So we've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Magician. So Virgo, Gemini energy. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Empress, Virgo, Taurus energy. I'm going to grab one more. Six of Pentacles. Why people find you so attractive, pile 2. You are a very well-balanced person. You are someone who has, there's something about your eyes, okay? I'm going to put it this way. It's like you carry a sadness in your eyes. I know this doesn't sound great just yet, but bear with me, okay? Well, what I mean by that is your eyes reflect your past. Your eyes are very, very expressive, okay? People feel, or your romantic interests feel like you have experienced a lot in your past. You are someone who may have had a really tough upbringing or a really painful past. And somehow your eyes, your face, it is representative there, but it doesn't come through in, it doesn't affect, I've got to try and put this in the right words. It's not that you look sad, it's the wrong words I'm using. It's more like you wear your pain as, you've got scars, but you don't let them define you. It's like a strength that you've garnered through your pain, okay, if that makes sense. You might find that you have suitors that come in that want to rescue you, even though you don't need rescuing. You're a very strong individual. You're someone who is strong because of where you've been in the past and the things that you've had to face. And somehow people just know that about you. I don't know. It's something, you know, people read energy whether they realize it or not. So whoever your love interests are, they are aware of where you've been, but you've come out of the darkness and you've come out of your pain and you have transformed your life. So maybe some of you are on like a public platform. Maybe you share this stuff and this is how people are aware of it. They know where you've come from and where you've gone. So people find that really attractive, the way that you're able to transmute your energy into something so beautiful, because I can see here that you guys have created or are creating a new life for yourself, okay? People find, what they find most attractive about you as well is that you're very non-judgmental. You understand all facets of people's history and their journey and their stories. You're the type of person that people can come to with, like, you know, really stuff that most people would judge them for, and they're able to come forward to you and feel unjudged and feel unscrutinized, because you have open arms, open heart, you know, to these people. You might find that you get a lot of animals that are attracted, children as well, anything of innocence, okay? You might also find you get a lot of counterparts with like inner child wounds and stuff like that, because you come through with very motherly or divine feminine energy. So regardless of your gender, you're someone very generous with your time, your heart, your energy, somebody who makes everybody feel welcome, regardless of any kind of social standing, any kind of economic stand, anything at all. You just make everybody feel equal and welcome. And you are an inspiration to a lot of people because of where you started and where you are. So people find you very, very inspirational. Like I said, some of you have some sort of platform, or you could be healers or you know, empaths and stuff like that. Some of you do some charity work as well. And, you know, charity work doesn't always mean going to a charity and you know, donating or whatever. When I say charity work, it's any situation where you're giving to others who can't really give back to you, and it comes really from the generosity of your heart and soul. Okay, as you might take in a lot of strays as well, stray cats or dogs or whatever. You might have many animals. Okay, I'm getting strong vibes, animal vibes from this one as well. You are you know what I was trying to say at the start of the video? People think that on first impression that you are, you know, you've been wounded, or they think that you are need to be rescued, but you're very unassuming, because once they really get to know you and your strength and how far you've actually come, they don't realize that you're actually a warrior. Okay, you are a warrior. So I feel like for a lot of you might get connections where the person comes in and they feel like they're rescuing you in some way, but it ends up the other way around. You're always you end up being stronger. It's like people don't see that part of you initially. Okay, you're very perceptive as well. You can't be lied to, pile 2. You see straight through everything. Okay. You might find, like, you might say to yourself something, well, I don't even get why people bother not, you know, lying to me or not telling me the truth, because I'm not going to judge them anyway. I don't see why they're trying to pull the wool over my eyes, because it's not going to make a difference anyway. So, right, so you might find yourself saying that. You're also somebody who may work on quite minimal sleep as well. So you're someone who doesn't need a lot of sleep. All right, but let's get some more clarification. See you as a powerful manifestor, pile 2 as well. I saw psychically as well. Someone may do like coffee cup readings or something like that. If that's you, pay extra close attention. And someone's favorite movie might be The Crow with Brandon Lee. And yeah, I think that's Brandon Lee. All right, what else do piles 2? Pile 2's love interest, the connections find most attractive about them. All right. We've got the Knave of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. We've got the 9. Oh, we've got 2 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords again. And we've got the 3 of Cups. You see how in these 2 images that I just pulled up, it's like, it's this energy from behind. It's again, when if you think about like a masculine energy coming in from behind a female, it's about protection, it's about covering, it's about embracing, right? Again, don't worry about genders, I'm just using it as the image. We've got 2 men here behind the woman, right? It's like, again, that energy of people feeling like they need to protect you and feeling like they need to shelter you in some way, but little do they know that you're the strong one. They figure that out soon enough though, because you have no problem standing up for yourself, you have no problem protecting yourself, and you have no problem putting up boundaries when you need to and when you feel like somebody's crossed that line, okay? What they also find most attractive about you is that you don't, sometimes you will turn a blind eye. Bear with me on this one. What I mean by that is you can overlook people's faults and people's, you know, pitfalls. And again, it's that non-judgmental. When they cross that line and they push too far, you will put your boundaries up. But you're not quick to cut somebody off. You believe in second chances. You believe in understanding the human experience and the human journey. And they find that really, you know, you show grace, and you know, that's a really beautiful trait. So you come through with very soft energy, pile 2. It's actually really warm. I can get why people find you so attractive. It's really, really beautiful. You're also, you could be a mutable sign. So you could be... I'll have to double check what the mutable signs are. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Pisces are mutable, Sagittarius are mutable. I can't remember the other 2 now. I think Virgo could be mutable. And I think Gemini, that could be cardinal. I'll have to double check, but you'll know if you're one of the mutable signs. you can be you can step into a passive role, definitely. So you might find that even though you know you are quite strong and so forth, you prefer to take a passive role. It's something that you in a relationship, you know, you could probably take both roles, but you probably prefer to sit in a passive sort of role and allow somebody else to kind of take the lead as well. All right. If they come with the right intentions, you're happy to submit if it's the right person that comes forward. You're not a control freak. I don't feel that energy from you. All right, guys, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for jumping on. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you all soon. Namaste. Hey, pile 3, if you chose this citrine crystal, then you are in the right spot. We're going to be using the Rider-Waite for your reading today, and we're going to see what your romantic interest, your love connections, your counterparts find most attractive about you, okay? We're going to start with the Rider-Waite, and then we're going to also get some further insight using the Tarot of Sex Magic as well. All right, let's have a look. Pile 3, what do people find most attractive about you? It's your love interest, your romantic interests, people you connect with romantically. All right, we've got the 7 of Wands. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Got some fighters up here. 7 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. And the 9 of Wands, Warriors for sure. Pile 3, what people find most attractive about you is that you are a warrior. You do not stop. You will not stop. You will keep fighting no matter what life throws at you, no matter what the world throws at you. You're not one to give up. You're very persistent, and you will fight for a cause. If you believe in something truly and wholly, you will fight for a cause. They see you as somebody who's also not self-righteous. What's the word? You're a defender, so you may you guys may love the underdog. You may be a defender of the underdog. If you see somebody being mistreated or undervalued, you're the first one to step up and defend those people, okay? It's a very attractive quality. You're not someone who likes drama either. You can keep to yourself and be, it's not that you're a loner or that you don't like people per se. It's not that. I feel like it's more you just stay out of the drama. You kind of rise above the everyday BS. You like, it's almost like looking at things from an elevated level. Like you can see what's happening around you. You can see how everyone's, it almost feels petty. So you just won't involve yourself in petty BS, all right? And that's an attractive quality because you don't get involved. People feel like with you, one thing as well is you're not going to betray their trust, so you're very trustworthy, but you don't involve yourself in that petty stuff, right? And that's very attractive. You also hold yourself in very high regard. I feel like you, pile 3, you're very humble. You guys may have a lot, whether that be financially or whether that be even just a strong sense of self-worth, a strong sense of confidence, you know, quite stable within your energy, but you don't brag about it, all right? You're not someone to brag. Again, it's like I keep hearing like petty human drama. So you stay right above all that crap, okay? And people find that very attractive. You come across as somebody who's quite traditional, and what I mean by that is somebody who values their family and their friendships. So you're the type of person where if you say you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, or if you promise somebody something, you will make good on that promise. You will be there at the time that you promised you were going to be there. You're someone who's very reliable, and you might find that people do rely on you because they know that you're in their corner, okay? I see luck. People may view you as lucky and abundant, but because it's not that things just get thrown in a silver platter and handed to you. It's because you're so private. It's like they don't see the struggle behind what it took, the work that it took you to get to this place, okay? They don't see all that. They see like the, what did Tupac, that song, Tupac, he says, no one sees my struggle, they only see the trouble. It's like, I don't know if that really resonates, but it's like people don't see the struggle. It's quite opposite. They don't see the struggle. They just see where you kind of end up because you don't share all that other stuff, all right? I don't know why that Tupac reference came through. It didn't even really make sense. Maybe you guys love Tupac. I definitely do, so. Okay, let's see what else. Very ambitious as well. We've got Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. This is a lot like, I think, pile 1. So maybe check that out if you... And I'm using a different deck, so... some of you like to watch double piles. Very physically attractive. Again, the way that you present yourself, there's an air of grace around you. Some people could find you initially stuck up, but we're asking what's most attractive about you. Maybe they obviously like that you're really selective with who you interact with. There's a real no BS attitude about you as well. You see right through people, through situations. You cut it like... You could, you know, somebody could give you a whole jumble of stuff and you cut straight through to the heart of the matter. Your intelligence really shines through and it makes you very, very attractive. And you've got no problem calling people out. You know, if somebody wants to come at you with bullshit, you'll never seek it. But if somebody wants to come at you with that, you have no problem, like, looking them straight on and saying, that's not the truth. That's not really what happened, all right? So people do appreciate that about you. You know, some people can find the truth really offensive because they don't want to hear it, right? Even the ones that find it offensive, or when you're calling them out, there's a certain respect that you have because you're not afraid to stand in your truth and speak your truth. So people find that really attractive. Even when you're calling them out, it's like, huh, okay, that was a bit biatchy, but... She called a spade, or he called a spade. So that's very attractive quality. We got the Tower, the World. You guys are very intelligent. It shines through. Some of you are like really high up in your careers. We've got the Chariot, so Cancer energy, Capricorn and Scorpio on the table as well. Very driven, very ambitious. Some of you, your height, something to do, it's, even if it's not your height, but you carry yourself very straight and tall. So it's, again, your energy that comes through, very confident. If you've got an idea or a goal that you want to achieve, you won't let anything outside of you stop that, all right? You will keep pushing forward. You'll keep moving forward. No matter the obstacles, no matter the challenges, nothing will get in your way. And you probably find that you do always get what you want, but it's because you persevere. And that's the difference between... failure and success, and you guys are definitely successful, and that's a very attractive quality about you. You guys are also very not only knowledgeable in terms of your intelligence, you might know a lot about a lot of different things, but you're also very you know, it's not just mathematics and English and philosophy. It's like you know a lot about a variety of different things. You may know a lot about different cultures. You may know a lot about different customs in different things. It's just you're very well versed, very well studied, and you're somebody who, when you do engage with people, I feel like you like to learn about different things and different people. So you might steer clear away from like the, what do they call it, that path, the old bit. You go off the path, you know. You like to connect with people that are different in some way, some people that you can learn things from, and then you apply that knowledge. And so it's like anything kind of boring or mainstream, you guys may steer away from that. And that could even reflect in your dress, in the way that you do your makeup, or you know, the way that you put yourself together. It's very different. You may have a lot of artwork, like tattoos and stuff like that, but they're not going to be tattoos that you find everywhere. Like, you know, everyone gets, you know, whatever it is. I don't know, what's the main tattoo that everyone gets? Like a feather or something. You may have a feather, but you have other different things, like different artwork. You like things that are unique, and you come across as very unique. So people, you might find like if you have a jumper and then you find like 10 other people wearing it, you might not want to wear that jumper anymore. It becomes too mainstream for you, all right? And people find that attractive because you're different. You keep it different all the time, all right? Let's get some cards from the tarot set magic, I think it's called. What do pile 3's romantic interests find most attractive about them? You tend to change people's lives as well. You're like, you might not even mean to, pile 3. You come into people's lives and you cause massive shake-ups, right? Whether you mean to or not, you're a catalyst for change somehow. You get people to think outside of the box, all right? And again, very unique person. What do we got here? We got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords, a lot of air energy here. Again, your intelligence shines through very much. Five of Pentacles. And we've got the, Ace of Swords. It's again that truth. You have no problem turning your back and cutting off anything or anyone that doesn't serve you, and that's a very attractive quality, all right? Because you know who you are, you know your worth, you ain't got time for BS, all right? And that's very attractive. People admire that about you, your strength, your mental strength, okay? Some of you guys do like, so you may, regardless of gender, you may be a very dominant kind of a personality, not in an overbearing way, but you may like to take charge in relationships and in your life. So you might find that you're in positions of power, or you're the head of the families and people come to you and ask you for advice, or if there's a decision that needs to be made, you're the person that everyone kind of consults with. But you're someone who likes to have... again, not in a controlling way, but likes to have a presence in decision making and where things kind of go. And it's, again, not from ego, it's just because you know that you're a very fair person, you see the bigger picture, and you want to make sure that everyone gets the best outcome. So your love interests, when they want truth and when they want clarity and when they need somebody to be real with them, they know that you're the person to go to, and they really trust and hold in high regard what you do say to them, even if it's not what they want to hear, because they kind of know it's the truth, all right? So pile 3, very straight, cut to the chase kind of energy, all right? So I hope that resonates with you. If it does, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will catch you all soon. Namaste.